guys and girls, and welcome back to a brand new video today. For today's video is another video to what I normally do for Tranmere Rovers. Tranmere Rovers season is now over. 2025-2026 season is now over. Tranmere Rovers did finish in 21st in the Football League. My thoughts on that: we weren't great. We were not good enough to go into the top 7. But we just about stayed up in the Football League, which is unbelievable. But for me, I think we need to start fresh next season with possibly a new manager and new owners and new players. That is what I'm thinking. And if we want to do that, we'll have the right team for this coming season coming up in 2026-2027 season. That is the main thing that we need to focus on. But going into this, I'm going to be doing my thoughts on each and every player. So obviously from that, to play for Tranmere this season, and this is just my thoughts. And obviously, do I think the player needs to stay or go? And that is my opinion. Now I'm going to go for it. So first player is Luke McGee. Thoughts on Luke McGee: I think he's a great keeper, great person. Obviously, he did get injured in his third game because he didn't play his. He played his first and second game, but he did get injured in them game. Like in that game when I think we played, was it against Shrewsbury? I'm not too sure if it was or wasn't. But for me, I honestly think because he hasn't played the whole season for us this year, if he's back next season, hopefully he's better than he was. But if he's not, I hate to say this, but I think we'd probably have to sell him but I'm not too sure. Next one is Jack Barrett. My thoughts on Jack Barrett this year: I thought he was very hit and miss in games, but for me, I thought he'd done a very good job. In one of the games when we played Harrogate, I thought he was unbelievable in that game, but he's only played great only in a few games. But that is just my opinion from what I've seen of Jack Barrett. Next one is retired Joe Murphy. My thoughts on it: I thought he's done fantastic for Tranmere this season, especially the game that he did play against Grimsby away from home when 1-2-1. He made some immaculate saves in that game, and it was one of the best games that he's ever had in his whole career. Honestly, it was just a double save when I think we were losing at that time, but I can't remember if we were losing or drawing. But honestly, he was a superb keeper. He's played for Tranmere and a few other clubs, but he's now been playing for 29 years. Now he's retired. Happy that we have had a great keeper at Tranmere. He's been at Tranmere twice. He started his career at Tranmere, and then he left, and then he came back a few years later, and then obviously he's now retired. My thoughts on that: fantastic. I thought everything that he's done for the club. Thank you. Next one is on loan from Port Vale. Is Markham Marosi. My thoughts on Markham Marosi: I thought he's been one of the best keepers in the league, especially from what I've seen of him. I thought he's very good, but he has got one or two not great things, especially from a corner. He's not the greatest from when a player comes across it. He's not really good at that, but from what I've seen of him this season, I think he's been very good. And I think he's deserved to be where he was. And obviously, he literally saved Luke McGee and Joe Murphy, because Luke McGee got a little injury. Jack Barrett was actually fine, but he was the sub on the bench. Joe Murphy was very good, but he did get an injury, so that's why he had to replace it with Markham Marosi. My thoughts on that: Rose was a great keeper for us, but if we bring him in next year, I'd be alright with it, but I think we'll get another keeper in my opinion. So, defenders, Cam Norman. What do we think of Cam Norman? My thoughts on it, obviously, the start of the season when we signed him, I thought he was very good. But the last few games that he has been playing, he's been very shaky by giving the ball away a lot of times, which is not good. It's not good. He's very hit and miss in games. I don't think he's very good, in my opinion. Next one is Patrick Wolf. From what I know, he's staying for another season, but I don't think he's very good. From what I've seen, he's come from Northampton, even though they're now in League Two for next season. He's going to be playing against his former club. But for me, my thoughts on it, I don't think he's a good player from what I've seen. He's done okay in a few games, but that's pretty much it. But I just don't think he's the right man for Tranmere at this moment. Next is Turnbull. Turnbull is injured. I'm not too sure if he's staying or going. For me, I think he's an okay player, but I think he's very average. He's very average, so I don't care what happens. If he stays or goes, I really won't care. Next, Nathan Smith. Nathan Smith for me, he's a bit the same with bit like Turnbull, obviously very shaky, hit and miss. He has some good games, he has some bad games, but for me, scoring the goals for us is fantastic, but for me, I do think we need a better defender that can actually play good, but that is just my opinion. Next one, I think he is staying. Next is Jaden Joseph. Jaden Joseph is on loan at Leicester City. From what I've seen of him this season, he's been unbelievable. The goal that he scored against Cheltenham was just absolute carnage, absolute limbs. And to see that goal going in the back of net was just one of the best moments in my life. Especially when we won 3-1 was unbelievable. Honestly, I would love to see him staying, but I can't see it. But you never say never in football. So you never know, is he going to come back? Next, Will Tayman, who's on loan at Everton under 21s. For me, this is a must sign for next season. It's a must. He is unbelievable. He's unbelievable. He reminds me of Ian Goodison. He's just so good on the ball. And honestly, he's had some bad games and he's had some good games. But from what I've seen of him in the good games, he's been awesome in that game. So for me, I have to say I want him to sign for us next season. Next one, Leo Connor. Obviously, he's injured. For me, I think he's a very good player. And for me, I would like him to stay at Tranmere Rovers. Next one, Ethan Bristow. Obviously, he's had a lot of injuries, but for me, since came back, he's actually played so well and so good in them games that he's been playing. For me, I would love him to stay for one more season or 2 more seasons because I think he's an unbelievable player. I think he's very good. Next one is Stefan Negro. Stefan Negro is an absolute legend. He gave me his jacket after the game when we played Grimsby on Saturday, and I thought it was unbelievable. He's on loan at Oxford United. I think he could be out of contract at the end of the season. I would love him at Tranmere, but from what I've been hearing, he would like to go into a team that's actually wants to go up in the league. But for me, if he can stay at Tranmere, I'll be honoured to have him in Tranmere next season. I just think he's an unbelievable player. I think he's fantastic. Him and Tayman in defence next year, wow. We could actually do well in the league for next season. Next one is McGowan. From what I've seen, McGowan, start of the season, I didn't think he was that good. in my opinion. But then it changed. From what I've seen of him in his last few games, I think he's done very well. Especially he had an injury, but since he came back from injury, he's been class. He's been awesome, and for me, he has to stay at Tranmere for next season. He's a must. Next in midfield, Richard Smallwood. I really don't care, so we're going next. So obviously next. To be fair, I really don't care about what is going to happen with him, but that is just my opinion. So, next one is Troy Whitaker is actually signed for another contract for Tranmere. He's signing until 2020. I think he's got another season with us, which is good. Sam Finley, he's very hit and miss. Very hit and miss. He loves a good tackle. He loves good tackle, which I love about him. But is he the right man for Tranmere next season? I think he's got a lot of fight for this club, which means everything to the fans. But is he the right man for Tranmere next season? I'm not too sure. I'm 50-50 on him because I think he's a good player at times and he can actually do a good job for us. But for me, I think we'll just say I'll probably not have him on the bench at this moment of time unless things happen. Next one, Jason Lowe, I'd probably get rid. Next one is Josh Holmes. Obviously, he's been injured. He gets injured so many times, which is crazy. But for me, I'd like to see him playing for Tranmere next season, and I think he could do that. Next one is Billy Blacker. Billy Blacker is another great player from what I've seen. But for me, I just don't get why Pete Wild has not been playing him. Because obviously, with the loan system, that's actually happened this year. For me, I would absolutely sign this guy. He's just an unbelievable player. He's an unbelievable midfielder. I think that is what you need in the midfield to have a good chance of getting something out of him. So for me, I would absolutely sign him. Next one is Lewis Warrington, who is injured at this moment in time. Obviously, I do think he will stay from here because obviously he's injured at the moment, and obviously I think he did sign a 2-year contract. Next one is James Plant. Obviously, from what I've seen, Plant, he's not had many games, which I would like to see him play more, but from what I know is he's going to be staying for us next season, from what I know because he actually told me on Saturday. Next one is Obiero. I would love to keep Obiero, but I can't see it. I really can't see it, but you never say never in football, don't you? I would love to see him sign for Tranmere next season because he's on loan at Leyton Orient. Next one is Noah Kenny. Used to play for Shrewsbury Town. I don't think this guy's very good. I really do. I think he's awful. So for me, Kenny, gone. Next one, Ryan Watson. From what I've seen of Watson since he's came back, since he's not been playing because obviously he left Salford last season, I think he's been unbelievable for Tranmere this season. Excuse me, when we signed him, unbelievable signing. And I don't get with people why they don't like him. I think he's an unbelievable player. And for me, when we played Cheltenham away, he was unbelievable. He got an assist. Very good. Very good. No, sorry, I think, what's his name? Jane Joseph got an assist as well, I think, in that game as well. So going to the forwards. Now this one is a very tough one for me. Dennis. Dennis likes scoring goals, but he hasn't scored many goals for us this season, in my opinion, from what I've seen. And plus his age. Do I think he deserves another chance? I'll probably give him one more chance, but for one more year, I'll probably say. Next one is Josh Davison. Being honest with Josh Davison, I don't think he's very good from what I've seen. Obviously, his calibre is not good. He was on loan at Cheltenham this last season, just gone. My thoughts on it, I think, will he stay at Tranmere? I'm not too sure. I'm really not too sure. I've got a feeling he will stay, but I think people will say people want him to go. So that's just my opinion on that. Next one is Omari Patrick. Omari Patrick, for me, is 50-50 because one minute he's saying he wants to go to Gillingham in January, next minute he's staying. What is happening with him? I understand you're from London, but come on. Where would you rather play? For Gillingham or fucking Tranmere? I understand we've had a shit season, but he's not been great this year, in my opinion. I don't think he's been good. I don't think he's been on it. So for me, I would actually probably say I'd let him go. I think I'd let him go because I don't think he's good. I really don't. I think his attitude stinks. So yeah, next one was Phil Solomon. Is he going to get another chance because he's still injured at the moment? I'd probably say I'd keep him just about. But next is Connor Jennings. Connor Jennings for me has to stay. One of my favourite players, well, my favourite ever Tranmere player that I've seen since I've been a Tranmere fan. I've loved him forever. I've loved him as a player. I think he's unbelievable. He's got 5 for the club, which is fantastic. And for me, he deserves it. And especially he's injured at the moment, and apparently he's meant to be back in January, which would be very good to see him back. Next one, Harry Saunders. From what I know, I think he's got another contract with us for another season. The only thing that he's got is pace. That's it. Pace. I would get rid of him. So next, Sam Taylor. Don't know much about Sam Taylor because I think he's playing in the team at Ireland. I think he's done okay there. Obviously, if he wants to come back, I'll probably let him back because I think he's still got a lot to learn and I think he's a very good player. Next one is Dylan Jones, who is on loan at Norwich, who has now signed another contract with Norwich. So if we can get him back on the loan, I'll take it. Next one is Joe Ironside. From what I've seen of Joe Ironside, the start of the season, I thought he was awful. I thought he was so bad. But the last few games, he's been absolutely grinding and playing well. And honestly, he's been awesome. He's been awesome in the last few games, especially getting behind the ball and defending it. Very good. Next one, Max Dickoff, on loan from Mansfield. Max Dickoff, what do I think of him? I've barely seen him play, so I can't say anything about him. And I feel sorry for him why he didn't play. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Next one is Kane Woolley. Would I like him to stay? Probably yes. But for me, he needs to start scoring goals. But honestly, the chances that he has, he just does not take them. I don't know why. Especially the one against MK Dons 2 weeks ago. The chance that he had, he missed an open goal. I don't get how he missed it. I really don't. So next one, I'm gonna do the managers now. The manager, P. Wild and Adam Temple. My thoughts on it: P. Wild as a manager. Do I want him next year? Probably not, because he's only won us one game last season with 10 games. When he had the 10 games, he won one game. Not good enough. Just not good enough. And obviously, Adam Temple was the guy that was actually telling the players what to do. Not P. Wild. Adam Temple. What is actually going on with the club? Another one. Andy Parkinson. Being honest, Parkinson, why are you still at Tranmere? Why are you still at Tranmere? You don't do anything at Tranmere. Apparently, you're the first team coach. How are you the first team coach? You're not great. You're not good. Because the thing is, why are you at the club when you don't want to be a manager? Just go, please. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like and subscribe for now. I'll see you guys into the next video. And honestly, I've got a funny feeling something's going to happen this week. I think we're going to find out who's the new manager, or is it going to be P1 for next year? I'm not too sure. But hope you guys enjoy the video. Please remember to like and subscribe if you know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
Alright, everybody like and subscribe to Alex's channel. Thank you. Cheers.